What's up, guys? We're back in HermitCraft. I hope all of you guys are doing well in your corner of the world, wherever you're at. So we had a bit of a that's a block there. Let's go there. We had a bit of an issue. Cut off her skin. That's weird. We had a bit of an issue on the live stream yesterday, and turns out, right, that Pierre was murdered. Well, sorry. Well, originally the plan was that they were going to murder Pierre, and then they said, no, we're not going to murder Pierre. And then Pierre ended up dying because TNT. So this is not Pierre. This is an imposter. They replaced Pierre with another pig. And you're not Pierre. No. That's what happens. That's what happens. And I'm going to eat you. That wasn't, guys, don't feel bad. That wasn't Pierre. That was just some other pig. An imposter. Anyways. Alright, guys. So basically, here's what's going on. I'm pretty beat up about Pierre. I'm pretty beat up about him. I'm really sad that he's gone. And I think we're going to have a service in his honor. Funeral. In Pierre's honor. So that's in the works. Yeah, we're going to plan that. Hopefully we'll build a little monument. Maybe as Corrales was kind of an accomplice to his death, he should come help. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't kill him. It was just for fun and games on the live stream. They come over to visit, and unfortunately a creeper got in my house and blew him up, and that's what happens, I guess. It's a sad day. But anyways, you can watch that footage of it actually happening. I had to go. We were doing a live stream and I had to actually leave. And get off the computer and go out, so I wasn't able to stay for it all. But if you look at Corrales' channel, I think Joe Hill's got it up as well as a couple others. I'm not sure who all was recording, but a bunch of them got the footage, and you can actually see how Pierre died and where he died. But I'm sure most of you have seen that. So anyways, here's what I found out. So I'm going to go over here and go into my little mat cave. Basically, I found out that villagers, okay, this is credits to Hypno for, well, I was just watching his video on villagers, and he kind of explained a couple things that really helped clear up some confusion for me. Basically, villagers will not breed unless sun can reach the doors of the houses. So I need to have, if I want to have the villagers down here, I need to have pot lights all over. Or at least some way that sunlight can touch the doors of the houses. I'd rather not tear up the ceiling everywhere and do that. So I think, guys, we're not gonna do the villagers down here. But I'm down to make this whole place into, maybe not the whole place, but you know, a good portion of it down here and you know, over here. A sheep farm, so that's cool, because then, you know, we don't have to hear them. We can bring all the ones from upstairs down here, so we don't have to hear the, you know, the bah all the time, and that'll be good. So bring those up. So yeah, we're gonna do the villager thing up top, but I can't really do it until I run into another zombie villager, and so far I haven't ran into another one, which is unfortunate. So yeah, but I'm all prepared to turn one when the time comes. So I'm going to take a little pause here and go start up get the supplies to start up the build project, and we'll be there. Okay, everybody, I just got a whole bunch of supplies. And check this out. So, remember when, hey, what the dingle is that? What's going on there? I didn't even see this before. I don't know if it was already here. Anywho, I just got a whole bunch of birch wood, as you can see, from the tree farm, and some oak wood as well. I figure we're going to go mostly birch wood on this one, so no big deal. You know, it's funny. This looks like, this looks like Corrales is doing for the shape, like the shape of the house, like the design. It actually looks like, it could be a cool design. Like, it just needs to be, you know, Pertified, as GB would say. So that's what we're gonna work on. And you know, I'm also thinking, it's not too close to my base, which is over there. Oh, I still love that natural tree. It's not too close to my base, which is over there. But, this place is really, really, how would I say it? Like, I kind of want to be able to make, you know, Pierre a tomb. So instead of like just a tomb in the ground, like just a little hole like that, why not make like a mausoleum? That's what they're called, right? I think. I could be completely wrong. I think they're called mausoleums, like those big tombs that you can walk into. They're for really important people only, so obviously, you know, Pierre needs one. So I'm thinking this could be like a mausoleum. But if it is a mausoleum, I think then we're going to have to get some sandstone to give it the proper look. Because mausoleums are generally made of stone. Maybe even smooth stone for that. So I think probably we're going to have to do that. So what I'm going to do is get some stone brick. And we'll go with that. Okay, guys. So I went over to... Oh, I hate the portal, so I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Let's go to 4. Okay, so I went over to my sandstone generator, and luckily the chest is already full, so I didn't really have to wait there. Got my stone bricks. I got some smooth sandstone, a whole bunch of it. I got some sandstone slabs, and I got some chiseled sandstone, because this looks so cool. Like, if it's going to be like a mausoleum where someone, you know, is buried, it has to be, you know, I don't know. I thought it was fitting. Whatever. So basically, I'm going to keep... I like what's going on here. So what I'm gonna do is, if we're pimping it, how we do like what I do with Pimp My Minecraft, we have to keep the original shape. So we're gonna keep this. We're gonna make the support beams with our smooth sandstone like that, and then we're gonna have like a foundation made out of smooth stone, I guess. And we'll keep these as well for like support beams. One up here. And like I said, we got our foundation. And then I'm wondering if we should go like with our sandstone slabs. Kind of for the top. I'll do that. That would probably look good. So I'm going to try and transform this a little bit. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to try to transform this a little bit, and we'll come back. Yo guys, so I did some changes for sure. I gutted the whole thing, so I just kind of like removed all the junk inside. And okay, I looked at a couple images from Google for mausoleums, and I was right. So mausoleums are basically big stone building graves. Now I've seen a couple different designs in real life for mausoleums. One of them, well, a whole bunch of them are usually made out of just stone, so gray. But I thought that's a little boring. I think if I tweak it enough, I can make it work so we can have sandstone and stone. And I like it to be the way I just think of like graves, and if you're gonna make a fancy type grave, I like to think of like just Egyptian kind of like graves, right? So if you know, because they make big pyramids and stuff, and pyramids are boring. Nobody wants to make a pyramid. So I'm thinking this design is kind of what I got going on so far. The creepers on top. Still playing with that middle bit. I want it to maybe be a bit more dramatic. So far so good though. We're gonna keep working, and I'm gonna try to make it all match up. But yeah, when I was looking in the Google images, I found a lot of these mausoleums also have big beams in front. So it's usually like a lot of big beams, you know, and then kind of epic looking entranceways, and that's kind of what we're going for here. So, you know, while I'm not the best here while I'm working in, you know, survival mode, I'm going to try my best to make these two, you know, two different block types work and kind of go together. So yeah, I'm going to keep working and we'll be back. Hey guys, I put, started kind of gutting it a little more, and it's taking shape. It still needs, you know, this kind of roofy dealio to be dingled all the way around it. But at least it's like gutted, and you know we can build the shrine in here and stuff. One thing I'm thinking it's missing, once I finish like building the frame and the structure and stuff like that, thing is definitely missing what Corrales would say as bushes. Yeah, I think it'd look pretty good if we get some crazy bushes up in here. And I'm gonna have to go and just add a little more stone here, a little more of the stone brick, or else it's not gonna, or else it's not gonna have enough. So for proper contrast, I'll just start adding a little more. And yep, I'm no expert, guys. I just like to mess around. This is actually not a combo I would normally go with. I think it doesn't look funny. It's risky, and it doesn't really have huge similarities. But I'm just gonna try it anyways. If you guys think it's not that great, we can try something else. But I'm gonna just keep it up. And on these corners here, these support beams, I guess you'd say, I'll keep the stone brick. So I'm gonna have to go over to my base now, get some leaves, and we'll start to really decorate this puppy. Let's just see how this looks with the stone brick here. Boop, boop, boop. And then I'm gonna have to do like a pointed ceiling behind this because mausoleums, generally speaking, have high ceilings. So yeah, we're gonna go like up in a V type shape. See how that will look. I think I'll do it out of stone. Just add lots of stone, and then it'll finally contrast enough. Hopefully, we'll see how that looks. So yeah, looking pretty good so far. I think though it'll look cool with like a stone shrine as well, dim lit. But yeah, so I'm gonna go get some bushes, and then we'll start on the roof. All right, guys, we're back again. I keep saying we're back, and then here you are sitting, and you know I've got all this time in between cuts, and you guys are just like, yeah, well, it never really went anywhere, and that cut was 2 seconds. But anyways, because I'm like, you know, I'm doing lots of work and then coming back, it feels like, you know, I've been away for a while. So yeah, I'm working on the roof. I got some bushes, and this is like very, very not complicated at all, this build, but I have a lot of trouble talking to you guys and building something complicated or, you know, in depth at the same time. That's why I didn't have so much trouble, and that's why kind of after I finished it, I took a bit of a break with the coffee shop, because it was something that took me, you know, a couple days worth of work off and on. And then we got like, you know, just a couple HermitCraft episodes out of it. But I mean, if you guys don't mind, you know, you just want me to see me build stuff, I can try to keep them up. But it's definitely a little harder to build complicated things while, you know, talking. I think I like it, the roof being kind of dark up there. Like, we want it to be dimly lit to a point, because it is, like, you know, where he's buried. I think we need to spruce up the front. This needs to be a little bit higher to kind of compensate for the roof. So I'm gonna just dingle up here, and let's just make this. Oop, didn't mean to break that. Let's just make this thing a little higher. So I liked where we were going with the chiseled and the slabs. Ugh, dang it. But definitely just need a little higher here. So break these. Let's go like that. Then let's go boom, 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 boom. And does that look good? That's the question. Maybe here. I kind of had them there too. They were blocking these ones, but it looks good. I want to say even higher, but when you're looking at it from down below here, it kind of it makes sense. This is, yeah, like I said, guys, this is super simple stuff. This is no Corrales quality stuff, but yeah, it's fine, right? This is just where we're gonna bury where we're gonna bury Pierre after the funeral. Oh, these potatoes are good, but I'm feeling like I need to eat them pretty often, which I don't like. So let me just. I don't like this, but it has to be there because it's exposed. Maybe I could put just a half slab on top. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Over here. Oh, and then the back, I just went kind of around it. With two. This should actually be like that because it's two around. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do as far as like creating pillar type deals in the back here. I just went around it so far. Let me know what you guys think, because I can tweak it and adjust it. Like you guys, some of you guys are flipping crazy with building. You know, you're probably sitting here facepalming. You're like, I don't really like the design. It's risky. I agree. The stone and the sandstone definitely risky, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. So let's go and make some sandstone steps now. I'm thinking we're gonna need some of those to kind of put around the place. And we'll put our jungle leaves down too. Now, I could put these like... Oh, yeah, now corners are formed. Oh, I don't like that though. The little dark spots? What's up with that? Notch. I mean, Jeb. Little dingle do. Ah, I hate that. You know what I'll do? I'll just do this. No, maybe a regular one. Or chiseled. How does chiseled look? No, chiseled's flat on the bottom too. I think they're all flat on the tops and bottoms. What about a half slab? Oh, nice. Half slab works. Perfect. Didn't even think of that. Now, fell out here. Not good. Half slab. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That fixes the problem. That looks pretty good, guys. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty. I think Pierre would be proud. He'd be proud, and he would want to be buried here. I was thinking, do we want it? No, I want steps all the way around. I was thinking it would have looked cool, maybe with like, you know, less, but I was wrong. I realize I still have some, so let me just go break this. Boom, boom, boom. Put these down. Oh, perfect. Perfect. It looks cool. It looks pretty cool for like a little shrine. Now, I'm gonna spruce up the, oh, that's no fun. I'm gonna spruce up the front and the design. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really cool. I'm gonna keep doing that, making the pillars a little more fancy. Spruce up the design as far as some bushes and stuff goes. And then we'll be back in business. Alright, guys. Back. And finally, I'm done. I think I'm done. We'll get some suggestions. I don't like this. So basically, I was a little bit skeptical on how it was all going to come together, but when adding in lots of the bushes, I'm kind of digging it. I'm really kind of digging it. I put bushes all over because, you know, it's like overgrown. It's a tomb, so, you know, it's got to be pretty. So I put some bushes inside. I put some bushes by the door. Put some bushes all the way around. Change up the sides a bit. Just didn't like how that went over because I like this better. And I think it's nice, guys. I think it's real nice. One thing I want to just test really quick is if I can get some dirt to go up top and just see how it looks if I do this. Oops, nope. See how it looks if I just add a little bit more flavor to the front here. Just feel like it should be kind of like a little less flat, more 3D. Yeah, that looks good, except for those should be creeper blocks. That's the only change I'm going to make. I'm just going to throw a creeper box up there. I need to put metal doors on this thing, but you got to wait because you got to have the funeral, right? And then you put his body in there, his remains, and then we'll have to go from there. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I felt like, you know, with with his death and all, it was just time to get something done for him, you know, to start a project, finish it all in one episode. Yeah, this took me longer than normal to record, but you guys deserve that, because you guys are flipping awesome. That's basically what it comes down to. I think this is going to be really, really sweet, and I'm excited for his funeral. Next episode, though, we're going to work on, because I need to get some suggestions on your guys' thoughts basically on it, and I just want to kind of hear some input. But next episode, what we'll do is we'll have the shrine. Like, we'll build, because there's going to be like a shrine, you know, that moves, and that's where the grave goes. So we got to make a cool looking shrine, something dedicated to him. I think we should make a bacon shrine in his honor, you know, because whatever. I'm sure he liked bacon too. Anyways, guys, seriously, I hope you enjoyed. I love you guys, and leave your feedback, please. Let me know what you think of this and what I should change, what I should add. Get a good look at it. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, and not as always, but if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like for me. Lets me know you care. And have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.